Has the laser cannon been loaded aboard my jet?
Everything has been prepared as you ordered. But how did you get permission to return to New York, Master?
To the Empress of Pampas, misguided.
Okay, hello and salutations, everybody. It has been a while, and now I don't really have an excuse. I've just been really sick recently. I'm trying to adjust these things with school and stuff like that. And on top of that, again, I've been sick, so I can't really record. But I've been getting over it, so I decided why not take the time now to just, sit back, relax, have like a chill video where I just talk about certain things. I don't know if I'm gonna have like a specific subject in mind or if I'm just gonna like yap, but hopefully y'all can enjoy it as much as I enjoy talking to you guys, and hoping that some of you may listen. Like for example, earlier today, I was talking to one of my friends. Let's just call him Jack. I was talking to Jack. I'm like, yo, bro, I gotta put you on a romance anime, but first I gotta tell you about the types of romance anime there are, right? Because of course, we got the yaoi, we got the yuri, and then we got like the straight romance, right? But then we get into like the actual categories, like the substrates of the branches of romance. The most popular, you may even see it. You're gonna see it a lot. Like some of the most popular romance anime of all time is this kind of anime, and it's high school romance. It's really popular. A lot of people who watch anime are, in high school, or fat old white people who are living in people's basements. Which, no shade, but it's just the general population of anime fans. And then, occasionally you'll find a middle school romance, kind of like The Girl Like Forgot Her Glasses or Chunibyo, and those two are peak. So that's kind of how you know high school romance is just peak, just based off of those two. Even though technically speaking, it's a bunch of technicality, but that's how you know the whole genre is peak. Then we really got workplace romance. It's kind of obvious, it's in the name. Romance that takes place within the workplace. I haven't really seen a lot of it. Doesn't really seem interesting to me, but from what I've heard, some of them can be good. And then we got like shock factor romance animes, kind of like Your Lie in April, I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, things like that. That kind of like hit you at your core. I guess by extension you could say Iroduku, Road and Color, but that's kind of like stretching it a little bit, And then we got like love triangles. Oh, I did not mean to hit the mic. We got love triangles. Love triangles are also kind of popular, but they're really buns in my opinion. I got a cough. I really don't mess with love triangles like at all. I don't really get like the popularity behind it, but like of course I'm willing to try, and I've tried one before. I think it was More Than a Married Couple But Not Lovers. It was alright, but it wasn't anything like super crazy. And then we got romance anime movies. This I like because the budget will be like insane. Like for example, what's a really good one? A really good anime movie is Words Bubble Up Like Soda Pop. Excuse my cough. Words Bubble Up Like Soda Pop has to be like one of the greatest anime movies, hands down, when it comes to romance. It is just so amazing, and it's up, like in my opinion, it's up there with like A Silent Voice and things like that. I don't know if it rivals them, but it's really like up there. You know what I mean? It's just like it's amazing. It's like just amazing. You like if you have the time, if you have like it's on Netflix, so there's no real need to watch it on a totally legal website, but if you have Netflix, you should just watch it. It's kind of long, but it's definitely worth it if you want something new and unique to watch. And I remember I went on talking to my friend. Continued talking to my friend. I was talking to him about My Little Monster. And what I find crazy is that it's one of those animes where you're not really gonna find fans of it, but like you'll see screenshots of it all over the place. Like it was like a popular like profile picture thing for like e-couples and stuff, which I don't really get, but like the whole anyway, I'm talking about the anime. The anime is amazing. So it's following the main girl character Mizutani, who's like super into studying, like I mean to like a crazy amount. So she doesn't really have like a lot of friends who she really talks to. But one day she's assigned to get this kid named Haru to come to school, because he's been skipping so many days. If he doesn't come, he'll be expelled. Something along those lines. And with the promise of a new textbook from one of the teachers, she said that she'll do it. Bro, this cough needs to quit. Anyway, cutting a bit, he comes to school and they end up spending a lot of time together and getting like really close. And then she decides to confess to him, and she's like, I like you and we've been spending a lot of time together, so I was wondering if you want to go out. Again, this is kind of like my interpretation of it. It's not really accurate. Anyway, he's like, you see, I like you, but it's not like the same way that you like me. And she's like, you know what, I'll take that and I'll make you fall for me so you like me back. But then she feels that she just said that in a moment, and she kind of forgets about it and goes back to how she normally was. But they end up getting like a lot closer and more like situation type. You know what I mean? Like cold hands and stuff, like sometimes. But like just in general, seeing that kind of like ice cold person with an even colder heart that's melting away kind of character type is really is like, it's refreshing to see on a girl, and it's new, especially for that time when the manga had came out. It's really interesting. It's like of course it kind of, in my opinion, it kind of like started the whole craze of kind of like how Scamboli said it. Every season there's always like the top romance anime being, oh, it's a high school girl, but oh no, there's something wrong with her. Great example being Komi Can't Communicate, or Alia Sometimes Communicates in Russian, whatever it was called. They're not bad anime, it's just that seeing that trope every time, like, I bet you if we check my anime list right now, actually let me go do that. If we go to my anime list and click on seasonal anime, bro, I'm really sorry about this cough, bro. I can't do anything about it. For now, it's not that bad, but like, it doesn't even take that many scrolls to find it ecchi, bro. And then the amount of like copy and paste isekai anime is getting kind of crazy. Not just for spring, for next summer, for next summer, we got Peak, we got Matches with Darling second season, Dandadan second season, Call of the Night second season, Rascal Doesn't Dream of Santa Claus, Sakamoto Day second season, The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity, got you Akuta. We got so much Peak coming out, but then it's interrupted by like this slop, and that's like high-key what it is. It's just bad. It's, maybe I shouldn't be saying bad, because I haven't seen it, I haven't read the mangas for them, but judging the book by its cover, which you should really do, they just look like the copy and paste anime. Like, this is just the Musuka Tensei font, and it's like getting to a point where a lot of the good original anime, where it'd be anime originals or anime based off of an original manga concept, are getting overshadowed by a lot of mediocre copy and paste stuff. Because of course at the top three for this season for spring, we got Fire Force season 3, Lazarus, Windbreaker, Monsters right now, like big shows. Then scrolling down, we got other stuff that you're not really hearing a lot of buzz about, but you're still gonna see it a lot, like Kowloon Generic Romance. I've read it, it's good, it deserves what it's getting, but at the same time, it's overshadowing a lot of the original anime that I'm seeing on here, like Anne Shirley. That is an original anime. Well, I guess you could say it's original anime because there's nothing really like that's been done before. Or Food for the Soul. Food for the Soul I've also seen to be a really good anime, and it's getting overshadowed by a lot of the more generic stuff that's out there, a lot of the stuff that is just copy and paste, like you can find it anywhere. And it even continues on into next season for summer, where we have like titans. Like, let me list this off. We got Majis with Darling second season, Dandadan season 2, Kaiju number 8 season 2, Call of the Night season 2, Rising of the Shield Hero season 4, Rascal Dream of Santa Claus, Sakamoto Days part 2, The Fragrant Power Booms of Dignity, Grand Blue, Dr. Stone, Gachi Akuta, The Summer Hikaru Died, Rent a Girlfriend, and then, Obviously reincarnated as the Seventh Prince. Those are giants when they came out, and they're at the top. Obviously, people are waiting to go see those. But then you start scrolling more down throughout the summer, you're getting more into the more niche shows that are still as good, like TBHK. I personally haven't watched it, but I have friends who say that TBHK is really good. Like, there are just ones that seem so unique and so interesting, and they're just getting overshadowed. Like, I know I'm repeating myself, but in my opinion, I'm repeating myself because this is a big topic. Like, continue into fall, One Punch Man, Spy Family season, One Punch Man and Spy Family season 3, My Hero final season, To Eternity season 3, Giants. You're not gonna stop hearing about those. A new Genpachi. You're not gonna stop hearing about that. But then you get to the bottom, and then you have Sanda. There's, let me see, about 11,000 people interested in this, which is a lot. But comparing that to what's at the top, that's not holding a candle to that. Sanda, and I'm gonna say this now, while being a bit weird at times, is one of the most unique anime concepts I have ever seen. It's one of the most unique, well, I guess I say manga concepts that I've ever seen. It's unique, and if you like the art style of Beastars, it's made by that same creator. It is genuinely a really good manga, and it's kind of sad to me to see that it's getting overshadowed by a lot of stuff. And at the same time, I can't really blame it because they're like titans of the anime world that are coming out. Like look, let's going on to the later tab on my anime list. So like past fall 2025, like winter, and like into 2026. We have Saga of Tanya the Evil, season 2. At least what looks to be season 2. 175,000 people interested. Free Run season 2. Hell's Paradise season 2. Musuko Tensei season 2. Oshino Ko season 3. Musuko Tensei season 3, Oshino Ko season 3, Dungeon Meshi season 2, That Time I Got Reincarnated as Slime season 4, Class of the Elite, Alia Sometimes Hides Her Feeling in Russian season 2, Boat to the Rock. We're even getting ReZero season 4 later this year, and then a continuation of Fire Force season 3 part 2 in 2026. But there's peak. If you really dig down and look, there is going to be peak when you want to find it. Like Wistoria, Wand and Sword Season 2. That is going to be amazing. I can tell you that now. The Detective's Already Dead Season 2. That is going to be amazing. I can just tell you now. Blue Box Season 2. Gonna be amazing. Skip and Loafer Season 2. Gonna be amazing. Sabiko Bisco Season 2. However say the name. Season 2. Gonna be amazing. And it's just sad that it's getting like, again, like, I hate to sound like a broken record, but getting overshadowed by big anime is just sad. Like Laid Back Camp Season 4, it's just so amazing. Obviously, I haven't seen Laid Back Camp Season 4 for 2026, obviously, but Laid Back Camp in general is just an amazing anime. So it's just sad seeing it all the way down there, where it's really not getting the attention, at least I think it deserves, because, and it's either like, it's just, I feel like it's just the continuations. There's not many big anime up here that are just coming right up out the gate, unless they're from a big series like Fate, or if they're from a big manga. This cough, bro. But that's enough of my rant, at least for that part. I'm trying to see if I can go see Dawn of Dawn Evil Eye in theaters when it first comes out, which is, for me, the 5th of June. Yeah, 5th of June. So I'm gonna go try and see if I can go watch that, at least by myself, because I don't feel like taking my mom with me. And what else? Like this, like, I just saw it. Maken Too Many Losing Heroes Season 2 gonna be amazing. Actually, I'm about to just put that at great right now, because it's good. It's really, really good. Anyway, enough yapping about, at least, ooh, this cough. I'm gonna add like a cough counter, unless I feel lazy. Which I probably will. I'll see if I can. What else? I really need to get back into like making videos, because right now, what am I sitting at right now? Your videos. I am sitting at not including a video that y'all have not seen yet, which came out December 21st, 2021, that has 6 views. I have 5 videos, the first one being, my first video, February 10th. My biggest video, by the way, I want to make like when it gets like 100 or something, I don't know, I might make a video, because, small YouTuber, 100's a lot. Like, imagine 100 people coming up to you and just saying that they genuinely like be watching you. It's kind of crazy, right? You really think about it. And that's the kind of mindset that I started to adapt. Because 61 people, not including myself, so really 60 people have gone up and said, have like watched me, which is crazy. It makes me like happy. Like, I know in the grand scheme of YouTube, it's not that big of a number, but it's just like, it makes me happy, Let me do the math real quick. I want to see how many views I have in total. So let's say that YouTube doesn't count me viewing my own video. So 50. These latest 2 videos haven't been banging as well, which kind of makes sense because they're not really a part of the Butterfly Soup series, which I promise I'm working on. I swear I am. I'm just lazy, honestly. 177 views in total. That is crazy to me. Also, sorry if I'm getting too close. I don't care to check Audacity to see if I am. But 177 different people, most of which who I don't even know, have like watched a video of mine. That's just insane to me, man. Anyway, there's a bunch of stuff I want to work on. Like, I literally have a file of stuff that I want to work on, like video wise. I mean, let me read this to y'all real quick. This is gonna be like your one and only look into the files. So, you know, we got the Butterfly Soup character analysis videos that are probably gonna be up on the second channel. I want to make a video on Takapi's Original Sin, also gonna be on the second channel because that's like a long manga. I want to make one on Read or Die, probably going to be here. I want to make one on Iroduku World in Color. That's probably going to be here too. I want to do one on Kokoro Connect, Anohana, World End, Summertime Rendering, The Girl Who Led Through Time. I want to do all those there. And then there's this game that I really like called One Night Hot Springs. It's not a freaky game, which it may sound like based off of the title. It's actually really sweet in a way. I want to do that on the second channel. So I don't think I've ever told y'all, but I want to reserve this second channel for more longer videos. And so, like, when I say longer videos, I mean like 45 minutes and over, or like maybe 30 minutes and over, depending on what I feel like. Like in a general ballpark of like 40 minutes and over, or gaming content, or like videos on games, or like more just me yapping unscripted, or just like sad content, you know, like me getting stuff off my chest, you know. Stuff like that is what I want to do on the second channel. So, you know, when I get back into the vibe and because I want to complete Butterfly Soup first before I start doing anything on the second channel. This cough. Anyway, you know, it's just been like, even though I don't really do a lot editing wise, it's fun getting to edit, bro. And I like doing YouTube. And this is gonna sound corny because I'm not necessarily like a big YouTuber, so I don't really know who I'm like shouting out for like making me popular and stuff like that. But like, I genuinely want to support the people who have like helped me on my adventure here, because there have definitely been people who I've had like a person laugh in my face when I tell them that I do YouTube sometimes. Obviously I'm not gonna name them, but like, I think they know who they are. I want to thank the people that have helped me become a YouTuber and not just slave away at some office or something. Cause that's the last thing I want to do. I don't want to be working at no office, honestly. And, you know, obviously, big thanks to my dad. He got me this PC, and my mom for ordering me this mic. But not just that, not just helping me physically become a YouTuber, but mentally. Like, my close friends who, like, one of my friends, like the friend I was talking to you about earlier in the video, one of like my biggest supporters, helped me just talk my head off about certain subjects that I really like. And that helped me realize, bro, I could do this for a living if I really got into it. And I really decided to do YouTube. And I really just decided to lock in and do what I want with my life. Because we're really living on borrowed time if you really think about it. There's not much that we can really do within this grand scheme of things. So why spend it doing something that you don't like during hours that you don't like for who knows how long, just for you to croak not doing the things that you really wanted to do? That's why I decided to become a YouTuber. That's why I started doing certain things like skateboarding and getting more into fashion and dressing different and walking different. Things like that, because you never know what tomorrow may bring. Living on time that isn't yours. You can't just pause time and catch up. Time waits for no one if you really think about it. And that's why I decided to become a YouTuber, because it's something that I wanted to do. So why, and I can do it, so why not do it? You know what I mean? So, obviously big shout out to my dad and my mom for getting me this PC and mic. But big shout out to my friend for being there and supporting me with this, with like the behind the scenes stuff. Working on, like, he helped me write a portion of the script that I was like stumped on, and I'm forever thankful for him for that. One of those two. And he's like basically my manager. He's helped me with so many ideas with pictures and like thumbnails and stuff I want to do for another video. But, thank you for sitting here and listening to me yap for, oh my God, this 30 minutes. I didn't realize it was 30 minutes. But that just goes to show how much I just love talking. And I don't want to keep you here any longer. I don't think any of you are actually going to watch to the end. But to the few who do what you want. There's nothing to really stop, unless you're like living with a strict parent. There's nothing you can do besides yourself that can stop you from doing what you want and having fun while doing it. You really have to, as I say, gotta take life by the horns, and you just gotta do what you want. That's my advice for today. Well, I'm gonna call y'all at 6. So, 6, I hope y'all have a nice day, night, morning, afternoon, sunset, sunrise, whenever y'all are watching this. Be yourself, do what you want, do what you love what you do, and see you at 6. I'll see you later.